Internet, what is really, really, really good? You know what it is. It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks on it. Okay, I can admit this. I walked into that Power Rangers trailer expecting something or nothing at all. And what I got when I left was a whole bunch of hope that this movie is going to be good, because when they announced the movie, it was like, okay, you guys are going to make a reboot Power Rangers movie based off the old stuff. This is either going to be alright or disastrously very fucking bad. And that was the whole thing. I'm going to watch it because it's Power Rangers, blah blah blah, whatever. That trailer has sold me on the premise of what it wants to do. That it's not bound to anything throwback to 93 at all. It's not bound to any of that. It's the same characters imagined in a different way, and I think that's what's best, because I don't think you could run back 1993 all the way through from end to end and then make a compelling movie out of it. But what this movie wants to do, I am completely and utterly with. It's like, given the sensibilities of the year 2016 and how we consume media, if they would have went any less than what they are going for, the movie would have probably not encouraged the same hype that is going around the internet. It's just that it's trying to emulate other superhero movies, and that's probably the thing that's the most common sense thing to do given the situation of who you're trying to market and sell this to. The question now becomes is that this movie gonna do numbers. This movie could be a big superhero movie for real. Not only for cashing in on nostalgia on people who watched the 1993 show, people like me who still watch Power Rangers and absorb Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and all that old cool stuff, and kids who want to watch a superhero movie. This has the makings of a franchise, but then that brings up the interesting question that I left the trailer with, is that, yeah, I know this movie gonna do numbers, but it's like, what do you do to follow this up? Is that the sensible thing is that you would probably keep this same cast. You would do some dirt with Lord Zed, but then what do you do after that? Because then, you know, that's when things change. That's when things change as far as suits and the type of Sentai footage they were using. So where do you go from there? Do you bring Avenues back at that point? What do you do? Because I'm thinking like really far ahead at this point about what this Power Rangers movie franchise can become, because the trailer has sold me on whatever the hell it wants to do. It has sold me completely on whatever the hell it wants to do. So I'm with it. So I'm looking past like movie 2, movie 3, because y'all, like I said, I saw in that right there the potential to be a franchise. And the thing that I most importantly appreciate, that this movie, while sharing a banner with something that is currently running on TV, is a whole different lane and is as divorced as possible from its TV counterpart. I would never think that Ninja Steel is probably going to go as dumb as what we saw in the trailer. I don't really think that the future of the TV show will be affected by the movie and vice versa. The movie is going to be its own little special little flower and bubble in the corner, and the TV show is just going to keep adapting Sentai footage and do what it does. And that was the one fear that I had, that one was going to inversely affect the other in some weird, odd, fucked up way. And I just really honestly think that that's not going to happen. That, like I said again, that what the movie is over here doing, I don't really think will bleed into TV, because that's a whole different monster. Unless Saban finally do the thing that I've been wanting them to do since the weird scheduling issues of Power Rangers Samurai, and which still plagues the series to this day, is to move it to Netflix, which would give them the opportunity to go stupid. Is movies in the movie theater completely dismissed from things that they have to follow on TV because of what you are making an attempt to show to a child. And all. So again, they're going to say their own separate entities and do their own things, and one will not inversely affect the other. But again, I would love for the movie Going Dumb to affect the TV show, but that's only if the TV show leaves Nickelodeon, which it should have done years ago, because I'm tired of, dodging spoilers that the show that came on somewhere in Latin America some damn word like nigga 5 months before we see the end of the TV show. So there. All in all, given all of that commentary about that, I am excited for this movie. And I don't go see movies like I'm that dude that wait for it to come on Blu-ray or something, because I don't feel like getting up and standing in a line and watching it with others, because I like to have an intimate moment with the movie that I'm watching. I might actually have to get off my own ass and go watch this movie in the theaters. And I don't remember the last time I said that about a movie was Deadpool, but then I never got the time to do that. Never got the time to go see Deadpool in the theaters like I wanted to. So I might have to make Power Rangers that sole exception of a movie that I go watch in the theaters with other people and probably, hopefully, like-minded fans, so that I can feel out of that minutia when that comes out. So that was it. That was everything that it was I wanted to say about that. We'll be back tomorrow with a review of No Mercy, Diversify Your Bonds. Review of XA whenever the hell it drop. Waiting patiently for Ruby Volume 4. I was going to talk about the Ruby trailer, but I decided against it, because everything I need to watch the whole complete all 4 of the ladies trailers before I can make some kind of divisive decision to even make an attempt to talk about something. And whatever the hell I feel like getting on the microphone and speaking on. But that's it. If you haven't watched the trailer for Power Rangers, you should go do that. It will make you a believer like it made me. Because like I said at the beginning, I walked into that trailer expecting horrible, bad, fucked up things. And I left that trailer being, I am very excited to watch this movie when it comes out. So, that's what you get for, well, that's not what I get, but I just like a Power Rangers movie given what we've already had in the past, because the OG movies were decent, still good on a rewatch, but a reboot in 2016 for a franchise is like, for a movie franchise like that, I was kind of like, man, I don't know, but trailer has impressed me, so that is indeed that. So, you guys know my feelings, you guys know what's coming up. This is the part where I get up out of here. So, with that being said, I am, of course, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another episode of Triple the Guy Speaks On. And with that, I'll holler at you guys next time, man. Peace out.